generally when you are a small company and growing and becoming from micro cap to small cap and then migrating yourself to mid cap, obviously you need cash flow a lot to expand your business. And when you talk about cash flow, generally the large companies like HDFCs of the world or maybe Nestle's of the world will have higher cash generations at their board. But despite that, you maintain 65% on mid and small cap. So you're comfortable. Do you find those companies really generating cash in this universe?
So this is what I showed you, that slide, Vikas. Maybe I'll just go back to that slide quickly once again, because you asked
Sure,
a
please.
fairly relevant question, right? So you spoke about the large companies, correct? So the large companies, let's just use Nifty as a proxy for the large companies, right? The operating margin of large companies of Nifty, right, in the last 9 month FY22 is at 16.5%. In fact, 21 was at 14%. The operating margin of our portfolio is at 29%. What I'm trying to tell you is, just because you are large doesn't mean you have pricing power and the ability to generate cash flows. In fact, more than 65% of Nifty does not generate consistent cash flows. So, end of the day, just because you have a large business, if you are operating in a sector that is cyclical in nature, which has a lot of competition, inherently that means that your ability to generate cash flows will always be limited, and it will be cyclical in nature. So large always does not mean good and large always does not mean safe. And many of the mid and small cap companies that we own, if you look at it and break it down, they would either be the market leader or among the top two businesses that operate in that sector. So rather than calling it large and small, what I would always like to use as a reference is, what is the competitive landscape of the company that you own, and what is the market share growth of the company that you are owning. If these two are not expanding, you will not generate returns. It's as simple as that.